Good afternoon everyone, welcome back to Recreational Runner channel. If you are new to the channel, I'm James. I'm a leader in running fitness, currently vlogging my journey to get back into shape after a long absence, and at the same time sharing tips and tricks for beginners. You might have tried the Couch to 5k, found it too difficult, quit, got injured, any of the reasons to make you stop running. I've got an easier approach, heart rate training. Check out this video up in the card and it'll give you an idea on what I'm doing. But it's essentially low intensity running, using your heart rate and your perceived effort to run slower, stay injury free, build up a nice solid base before you start introducing speed work into your runs. I'm going to crack on with mine. So this is my second week of the low heart rate training idea, the 80-20. I was up to 7 weeks of just getting back into running. I was doing a lot of intervals, but now we've started this new journey. And really for beginners, the main kind of thought process I had behind it. But I'm on week 2. Last week's video, if you check it out, I talked about the inaccuracy of heart rate monitors, all the things that can affect your heart rate. My target, apparently my maximum heart rate, according to the Tanaka formula, is 178. I rounded that up to 180, divided it by 77% to get 138.6, I think, as my target for low intensity runs. But again, I rounded that to 140. And last week I was struggling to get below 150 at this pace, this kind of slow jog. Today I'm at 146 and I haven't walked at all, so already feel myself getting fitter. We're not worried about pace, we're not worried about distance. All we're worrying about is doing a 30-minute session at low intensity, 75, 280, 77% of what you think your maximum heart rate should be, or forgetting heart rate completely if you haven't got a watch or something, and just look at your perceived effort, the ability to be jogging like I am now and maintain a basic conversation and being able to breathe. Now obviously talking and jogging, I'm not going to keep talking forever, I'm going to start getting out of breath. But my heart rate, 144. Last week when I was doing this, it was going up to 160 when I was talking. So that's the progress we're looking for. Fitter heart, fitter cardiovascular system. Again, as I said last week, I'm jogging to maintain my heart rate, although I'll stop now. But if you're completely new to running and you're coming from a pretty poor fitness base, which isn't a problem, this is exactly you're the type of person I want to encourage to do this. You might find just walking at a brisk pace like this is going to be enough for you to elevate your heart rate or to start getting out of breath, and that's perfectly fine. You could do 4 weeks, 3 times a week, 30 minutes of brisk walking, and I guarantee after 4 weeks, if you do it every week, you get those 12 sessions in, you'll start to need to jog to get out of breath and get that heart rate to where you want it to be. Anyway, all the information about the plan is on our Facebook page. It's free for you to join. The link's below in the description. Recreational Runners. There's a whole document in there. I talk about a little bit about nutrition and sleep hygiene as well. Sorry, I'm right next to a road. Might have to redo this bit. But check it out. Join the page. And the main point of this little club is community, motivation, help each other. There's experienced runners already in there. They're not all fast. None of us are really fast, to be honest. So the whole point is to encourage new runners and encourage each other to improve all the time and get fit and be healthy, and most of all, have some fun. Get involved, come on. I should have said as well, the main thing is to try and stay injury free. It's a high impact sport, running, probably the highest. You're pounding the pavement, but by going slower and training 80% of the time nice and slow, you're reducing that toll on your body as you build up your fitness and your muscle strength. So you are greatly reducing the risk of injury and therefore greatly increasing your enjoyment and your consistency. It's all about consistency. Getting out and doing the sessions, and you'll start to see huge progress. By the way, it's raining. I've said before, I love raining, running in the rain. Raining in the run, I was going to say. One thing I forgot to record last week was my weight. That's one of my big goals, actually, as well as getting fitter, to lose some weight, because this belly, look at that. And the reason for that is I don't follow my own advice about nutrition. I've gone through a period, and I won't keep banging on about this, I promise, but I've gone through a period of stress, family stuff. I've comfort eaten. I've eaten crap, right? I've eaten crap. It's my go-to, you know. Also, some of that's been about travelling backwards and forwards to Norwich and doing lots of errands while we're there. So it's conveniently in grabbing, you know, processed foods off the shelf, shoving them down, feeling happy for about 5 minutes, and then feeling crap about 10 minutes. It's all about that. So to lose the weight, it's not just about doing the running. I know I've got to sort out my nutrition. I've got to cut out sugar big time and reduce my carbs as well. I eat too much sugar, way too much sugar. I know I do. So you got to think about that too. If weight loss is your issue, or your goal, sorry, then your diet is 100% the most important thing. It should be all about, I think, 90% diet, 10% training. But the training you need to get right too, and that's what I'm vlogging. Let's get the training right, let's stay injury free, let's stay consistent, but sort out the diet at the same time. The final thing, the beautiful thing about a low intensity session is you don't have to warm up. It's a low intensity session, so you're warming up as soon as you get going. You might be walking, as I said, to do your session. It might just be a brisk walk, and you don't have to warm down or cool down, whatever you want to call it either, because it's a low intensity session. Finally though, you do need to stretch. So stretching is important. I am going to record the basic stretches at some point. I need a volunteer to help me with that, actually. But I'll list some videos from the running channel and other people of the basic stretches that you should do after any exercise, but especially running, so you don't get that achy soreness a couple of days later. Try and alleviate that as much as possible. But thanks for watching. Please hit like, subscribe and all the good stuff, hit the bell, and get involved in the Facebook page, and come on this journey with us. Happy running.